Today we are going to learn lesson 4.2, making things move. Objects will not move unless we apply force on it. A force can be a push, pull or a twist. Now for example, we have a ball here. Now this ball is not moving, which means we can say that the ball is at rest. So we can say that the object which is not moving at rest is said to be stationary. So we can call this ball as stationary object. Now how can I make this ball to move? Now what I am doing here, I am just applying the force. That means I am pushing the ball. As I push the ball starts moving. That means what I do here, I just applied the force on the ball. So as I apply the force, the ball started moving. Now in the second example, I have an object here. Now I am going to pull this object. See what I am going to do? I am pulling the object. So as I pull, the object comes near. That means we have seen two types of forces now. One is a push and a pull. So in the first example, that is in the example of a ball, I just pushed the ball, so it started moving. And in this example, I just pull this object, so it comes near. So a push is a force that makes an object to move away from you, and pull is a force that makes an object to move towards you. Let us see one more example. Here you can see that the top which spins. How? Because I just twisted the spinning top. So as I twist the top, the spinning top starts moving. Now let us see what we have learned till now. An object which is at rest is said to be stationary. To move an object, we need to apply force. A force can be a push, pull or a twist. Now what is push? Push is a force which makes an object to move away from you, whereas a pull is a force which makes an object to move towards you. Now here we have some examples for push, pull and twist. Now in the first example here, he is pushing the trolley. That means he used the force called push in order to move the trolley. In the second example, we can see that the girl, she is pushing the trolley. So the force applied is the push. And here the boy pulls the toy car. So what is the force applied over here? That is nothing but a pull. Now here in this example also, you can see that the child pulls the trolley. So that is an example for pull. Now when we come across this example, we can see that here this is nothing but a spinning top. So how this spinning top starts moving? When we apply the force. So what is the force applied here? Is it a push? Is it a pull or a twist? It is nothing but a twist. So any rotating object needs a twist to move. So these are the examples for, some of the examples for a push, pull and twist. See the picture of some of the toys. Now let us see what is the force applied here in order to move these toys. So the first question is, which toy moves by pushing? Now out of these, it is nothing but the ball and the car that needs a push to move. This example we have already seen that when I push the ball, it started moving. So same here in the case of car also. Now let us see the second question. Which toy needs a twist? So which toy needs a twist? It is nothing but the spinning top. So in the case of a spinning top, in order to move the spinning top, we need to apply the force called twist. Okay, we have seen this example. So when we twist the spinning top, it starts moving. So what is the force used here? The force is nothing but the twist. So in the third question, which toy does not need you to touch to make it move? So out of this, which one does not need any touch? It is nothing but the windmill. So here I have windmill. So here I have a model of windmill. Now here I have a model of windmill. This is nothing but a paper windmill. So here I can move the windmill without touching. That is just by blowing the wind. So we don't have to touch. It moves by blowing the wind. So let us see the fourth question now. What happens when no force is applied on the object? So what do you think when no force is applied? So will the object move? No, the object will not move. So if no force is acting on the object, then the object will be at rest, or we can say that the object is stationary. So the object is said to be stationary when no force is acting. So all the object needs a push, a pull or a twist in order to move. Now let us see one more example. Here we have a marker. Now what I am going to do, I am going to push the marker. So I told you earlier that any object needs a force to move. So I am going to push it. So push is the force applied here. So what happens to the marker? How I am pushing? I am pushing the marker slowly. So it starts moving. So how is the movement? The movement is very slow. Now what I am going to do? I am going to push very hardly. So what happens? Let us see. So what we have noticed from this example, so that is the object moves fast if more force is applied, and if the force is less, then the movement of the object will be slow. Okay, so the more force, the object moves faster. Less force, then the movement will be slow. Now let us summarize what we have learnt in this lesson. An object at rest is said to be stationary. An object needs a force to move. A force can be a push, a pull, or a twist. If the force is more, then the movement of the object will be faster. On the other hand, the movement will be slow if less amount of force is